all you need to know, the Bloomberg Quint podcast that prepares you for the day's business.
Brought to you by Global, India's premier insurance broker.
Good morning. This is your daily morning update from Bloomberg Quint and I am Agam Vakil. Hope all of you listeners have had a nice Christmas. The same cannot be said about global equities and commodities though, with almost all asset classes, with December turning out to be the most brutal month since 2008. The Nikkei has posted some recovery in early trade today. Crude prices fell to its lowest levels in a year and a half as concerns even as the US became a net exporter of gas this year. Speaking of the US, President Donald Trump suggested that the recent drop in US stock markets should be looked upon as a buying opportunity for investors, even as several analysts blamed his policies for the partial lockdown. He also rebutted speculations of his growing difference with the US Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin. Back home in India, the GST Anti-Profiteering Authority has ruled that Hindustan Unilever has made unlawful gains of up to 535 crore rupees versus the FMCG's company's personal admission of 160 crores. The Directorate General of Anti-Profiteering's investigations found that HUL's 900 stock-keeping units were impacted by the GST rate reduction. 505 units of these had been adjusted for price and grammage. Vedanta is looking to set up a 4.5 million ton steel plant in Jharkhand. The mining giant will set up the plant via its recently acquired Electrosteels division. The Kolkata-based company already has a unit in Bokaro where the additional capacity will be set up, said Chairman Anil Agarwal. With that, it's over to Darshan Mehta for the trade setup for the day in India. Darshan, good morning.
Hi Agam, good morning everyone. The global cues look weak at this point of time. The US markets were down 3% on Monday. They were shut yesterday on account of Christmas. Japanese markets are up currently 1.7%, but remember, they were down 5% yesterday and they were shut on Monday. The SGX Nifty is indicating a flat outlook at this point of time, but we were down almost 92 points yesterday and we were shut in trade, so probably we will have a gap down opening in trade. Crude was up almost 0.5% overnight, but was down 6% on Monday, and it was shut yesterday. So the global cues at this point of time seem to be on the negative side. In terms of stocks that you need to watch out for, according to Bloomberg, Tata Motors has said they have no plans to sell stake in Jaguar Land Rover. Reliance Industry completes acquisition of 100% stake in Radius Corporation for $75 million. Shree Cement fully commissions the integrated plant at Gulbarga, Karnataka with a capacity of 3 million tons per annum. HUL is found guilty of not passing the 383 crore GST rate cut. Suprajit Engineering expects second half of the year to be better. They believe that the consolidation in the auto component space will gather pace. JK Cement plans to raise funds via a QIP. Chemfab Alkali commissions the PVCO project at Andhra Pradesh facility. Autoline Industries has entered into an MOU with Podar Habitat to transfer the land at Chakan, Pune. The company will utilize the sale of these proceeds to reduce debt. Watch out for some of the dairy company. India extends the ban on import of milk and milk products from China by another 4 months. And Vadilal Industry defers limited review report, says that the audit committee and board of directors have not been able to conclude on certain matters. In terms of bulk deals, Gayatri Projects will be in focus. Kavi Global Opportunity Fund bought in 30 lakh shares. Goldman Sachs was the seller. Similar was the case with Nath Biogenes, in which Kavi Global Opportunity Fund bought in 5 lakh shares and Goldman was the seller. And in terms of brokerages, Motilal Oswal has initiated coverage on Brigade Enterprises with a target price of 282, which means a potential upside of 37%, and they recommend a buy on the counter. But there's much more you need to know before trade actually starts. For that, log on to our website bloombergquint.com and click on the All You Need to Know tab and you'll be prepared for morning trade.
Thanks Darshan, and thanks all of you for listening in. This is me, Agam Vakil, signing off, and all of you have a lovely day.
I hope you enjoyed listening to All You Need to Know. Did you know that you could listen to the show on the IVM Podcast app? On the IVM Podcast app, along with this, we have a number of other shows which you think you'll enjoy. Listen to Cyrus Says with Cyrus Brocha as the host. Listen to Paisa Vaisa with Anupam Gupta. The Scene and the Unseen with Amit Verma, or Shunya One hosted by Shiladitya Mukhopadhyay and myself. Check out the IVM Podcast app to get more talk content that you will enjoy.